Hello everyone and welcome! For today's unboxing I wanted to do something a bit different, so I got myself a Nintendo Switch Lite here. So yeah, I've been playing with my good old V1 Switch for a while. And yeah, I just saw this guy here at a discount price and yeah, I decided to get it. So let's see how it is. So I already before the video open it, and I've put some screen protector and some grip for the sticks. So it's not a completely blind unboxing. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you. So this is the Nintendo Switch. So that's the blue one. That's the light one. So you can see the box here behind Nintendo here. So we open on this side here. Have some instructions here. So there's the Switch, and as you can see, yes, like I told you, I already took it out and put a screen protector here, and some grips here for the sticks. So the sticks are pretty much the same as the original Switch here. But yeah, to be honest, I never thought I'd buy a Switch Lite, because yeah, I already have this one, but to be honest, it's pretty cool. So there's an example, so you can see how small it's exactly like that. So it's just a Switch and one Joy-Con, and there's one Joy-Con less, so that's pretty much take one Joy-Con off and you've got a Switch Lite if you want to see a good size comparison here. And one of the other thing I've seen here is it's much lighter than the original V1 Switch. Also, sound is here. So I complicate it when you're playing, so you can hear better. USB-C for charging, just like the original one. So the game card is the same. Volume up and down. They're a bit, they're less recessed than on the original Switch. Power button here. So I only played with it for maybe an hour or two before I put it all back inside for the unboxing. But I can safely say that the buttons feels much different. I don't know, they're halfway between clicky and mushy compared to the Switch one. They're clicky. The Switch here one is just clicky. Here, there's like they're more springy here and less clicky, like you're just pushing on the button. So that's something I quite like. The same for the ZR and ZL button here. They're much better. I really like the D-pad here. That's a nice addition. So yeah, also the fan is much quieter than on the V1 Switch. So yeah, so it's way smaller. The screen is a bit smaller, I guess, maybe. But that's okay. That's the perfect size for the hands. And since you don't have the Joy-Con on a hinge, you don't have that weird feeling that it's going to break. So you can nicely grip it here. So of course, we lose the stand here that we had here on the V1 Switch. So there's no stand, but here we have an access for the micro SD card. So yeah. So what else we have on the box? So we have the instruction manual here. That's pretty much useless. That's useless. And we have here the charging cable, which is basically exactly the same as the as this switch here. I don't know why they didn't make it smaller here, because to me this is basically just the charger for the dock, and since this one doesn't come with a dock, I feel they could have made it a bit smaller. But I can understand why they simply went. They just used the V1 switch charger. So yeah, let's turn it on a bit. So it's pretty much exactly the same as any switch if you've already played on a switch. I'll turn off the light so you can see. Where's the switch? The lights. Ah, there it is. Okay, so you can see it's pretty much the same. So yeah, I've been playing some Zelda here. I was trying the game. So I've played it for what, an hour maybe? An hour and a half, and so far there's no no drift on the sticks. So I believe this is a, yeah, that's a, so that's a 2022 version of the console. So maybe they've there's no drift anymore, or maybe there's less. So yeah. So let's turn on, for example, I have Zelda on both consoles here. So yeah. So I borrowed my my friend game cartridge. So I can show you on both games here. So the volume is quite nice, not too loud, not too quiet. So as you can see here, I'm yeah, I forgot I saved just on the Wind Temple here. Oh well. So you can see, since you're on a smaller screen, there's no screen tearing, all that, no aliasing here. Looks pretty fine. It's a bit better than on the original Switch. So there's not much to look at, I'm sorry, but you can see. Also, I find the so there's my friend. Why is he like that? Okay, so you can see this. It's a bit clearer, so the screen's a bit better, I think, on the Lite than on the V1 Switch. So you can see, for example, on the map. So yeah, so I think the screen is a little bit better. Maybe it's because it's a smaller screen. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else, aside from the smaller form factor here, the added D-pad, which is really nice. It's pretty much the same as any Switch you can find. So yeah, that's a pretty good console here. So yeah, At first, I wasn't impressed by it, but to be honest, after having it in my hands and playing for a bit, to be honest, I'd much rather play this one here, the Lite, in when I'm on the go, than the V1 here. This one I'll keep for when I'm at home or when I'm, play on the dock. So yeah, this one is much lighter. There's a nice D-pad here. There's the buttons are better, I think. They feel much better. The fan doesn't go crazy as my old V1 Switch. It's much quieter, but that's maybe because it's brand new. So yeah, to be honest, do I recommend it? If you like having the smaller form factor, don't mind not playing on your TV, and you find it for a good price, I'd say go for it. Go for it. It's a pretty nice console. To be honest, I'd much prefer play on the Lite than on my original V1 Switch. So yeah, I do recommend you getting it. I also recommend you, before finishing this video, I recommend getting a nice case like that. So that case was part of a combo I found on Amazon, I remember. It came with the grips here and the screen protectors. There was also a silicone case. But to be honest, the back here is something I haven't took. The back is made some kind of matte plastic, so the grip is pretty nice, much nicer than the V1 Switch here. So yeah, I recommend getting a case here so you can take it with you everywhere on the go. And yeah, that's my that was my unboxing of the Nintendo Switch Lite. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and leave a like.